Paul's time for 5 at 5:55.
This is Paul Catalina's Top 5 at 5:55.
Brought to you by Slapsticks Comedy Club, and we have got our first Slapsticks event, which I'm going to be a part of. Saturday night, 7 to 9 o'clock, we are going to be, Slapsticks is not open yet. It's still, they're putting in the plumbing right now. So obviously, can't have a building without plumbing. But we're going to be at Rogue Media, which is right down the street. It's right next to Waco Escape Rooms on Washington. So go to Slapstick Comedy on Facebook or Instagram, or just Google Slapsticks Comedy Waco. You can buy tickets to the improv shows that we're going to do 7 to 9 o'clock on Saturday night. That's this Saturday night on May 1st. I'm going to be in those shows, so come and see us do improv. It's small shows, small venue, Rogue Media, 40 seats. So get your tickets now. So 40 seats for the first show, 40 seats for the second show. And thanks to Slapsticks for sponsoring the Top 5 at 5:55. Top 5 potential Kim Mulkey replacements. I'm doing women's basketball today, guys.
Very nice. Very nice.
You don't even know me anymore.
This will be interesting.
All right. Number 5, Molly Miller from Grand Canyon University won a D2 national title a couple years ago before she got the Grand Canyon job. Somebody, she's gonna get hired by somebody. At a bigger school. She's done very well. She's on the rise. Another coach on the rise, AMAKA AGUGUA-HAMILTON. I had to work on this all day today. She's the Missouri State head coach in the Sweet 16 this year. I have made regular runs in the tournament. Another coach on the rise that people could look at.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know much about Missouri State women's hoops. So, yeah.
So, number 3, Kim Barnes-ARICO from Michigan, number 6 seed this year.
Kim always liked her.
Yeah. And a coach, again. Now, these top 2 are the ones that are going to be the most obvious. Number 2, obviously, SYTIA Messer, who's there at Baylor right now, the recruiting coordinator, assistant coach, really an excellent recruiter. Been on staff for 8 years. Gonna get a shot at this. That's obviously the most obvious internal hire. And number 1, and I think this is the one that most people expect to be kind of the highest rated coaching candidate for this job, is JONI Taylor from Georgia. Again, a program on the rise. And all these coaches are pretty young. So this is not, all women, all on the rise, all upcoming, all could use a boost in their support for their sport. And Baylor's certainly a school that does that. So that's why I picked these 5. And believe me, I did copious amounts of research on this.
All right, yeah. You didn't say Adia Barnes.
Yeah, from Arizona. That's the one a lot of people like.
But I think she's untouchable because she's at her alma mater, and that would be interesting.
She just got, I think, a boost in her deal. So I can't believe.
And they have a lot coming back, too.
Count me on, and this is entirely sarcastic, Karen Aston to Baylor. Let's go.
Yeah, that was an interesting thread.
But, that was a name that immediately crossed my mind. I was like, how funny would that be? But then I know Lady Bears fans would not find it funny at all. But, I think all those make sense. I'm sure there's some that, if you're Mac, you at least call Adia Barnes and try to see if she's got any interest, although it sounds like it would be really, really tough. But, and then there's probably a couple that we have no idea about as well.
Yeah,
so
we'll see. Matt Rule. By the way, the Mac Roach segment with us for 20